Willie D Live.
That's why I limit what I put on there. Like, and I guard my personal life. Like I guard it with everything because I know most people just really don't give a damn. They don't really care about me.
Right.
They care about what I can do for them, what I can provide, whatever entertainment or whatever, and that's it. And people want to know just to be nosy. They don't want to know because they're concerned.
Right.
They want to know because they're nosy. And so I just try to, limit my personal life as much as possible. And whatever I give them is what I want to give them. Now, certain things I ain't going to be able to control. Like, I know one of these days I'm going to do something really fucked up. I don't know exactly.
Don't even give them that. Don't give them that.
I know, I'm saying.
They're going to play that clip when you do it. I'm going to do something fucked up one day. Yo, he said it.
Yeah,
he said it right there.
But here's the deal. They're going to do something fucked up too.
Right.
It's just that I'm willing to be transparent about my imperfections.
Right.
I'm not going out trying to do something fucked up. I'm not hoping I do something. I'm not looking to do something fucked up because I can do something fucked up right now.
Right.
So I'm not looking to go do something fucked up. But I know I'm imperfect. I know I'm not perfect. I'm a human being.
Right.
And I have weaknesses. And I have at times succumb to temptation,
right,
and all these things, so I'm not, I know I can try my best, but I know at some point I'm gonna fuck up.
Let me ask you this, because you got to get that fame when fame actually meant something, when you couldn't just jump online and say whatever the fuck you wanted to say to your favorite ghetto boy. Like, what was the biggest change that you had to get used to, going from where you could be famous and anonymous and interact with people as you felt, and now it's just like, now you have to interact with them as they feel?
Not being able to knock a motherfucker the fuck out when they open that mouth. Not being able to walk right up on them when they run that mouth and knock them the fuck out. Because that's the biggest thing what the internet has done. It has emboldened people to run that mouth. And people say the most reckless things that I know for a fact they would not say. They know that they wouldn't say. But of course they got to put the act on for their little audience or whatever.
Right.
But they know. They know the truth is I would hit their ass with one punch and knock all their shit out. They know that. I'll slide that motherfucking omelet right off their head. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing because in the past, like, somebody say something, it's going to be some consequences because guess what? You going to pop up. First of all, people that didn't have a voice couldn't be heard anyway.
Right.
You have to be somebody to have a voice, or you have to be somebody that you'd have to be in my presence.
Yeah.
You have to be close enough where I can hear you. And if I can hear you, if you're close enough for me to hear you, you're close enough for me to touch you.
Right.
And if you're close enough for me to touch you, you're close enough for me to knock you the fuck out. And that's the biggest thing. And look, man, I'm not going around looking for fights and hoping to fight people, knock people out and stuff like that. But I just believe that I believe in decorum. I believe in respect. And this internet has really, really emboldened people and it's really created a lot of little monsters. I used to really, really, I guess I still do appreciate the fact that the internet has allowed people who's never had a voice to actually have a voice.
Right.
There are some people that are located in very small and remote cities across the country, little towns and stuff, and they perhaps have lived an antisocial life. They're socially awkward or whatever, but they can post stuff on the internet and it can give them some type of purpose when people respond.
Right.
Especially affirmatively.
So,
right?
yeah, some triggering shit.
Yeah. So it can give them some type of sense of purpose. So I thought that was a good thing, for people, the little guy, to be able to do stuff like that, to be able to be heard, right?
Yeah, but who knew that little guy was such an asshole?
But who knew that? Yeah, and who knew that little guy could be such an asshole and become a monster?
Right.
And so when it comes to the trolls, for me, especially the trolls. You know, I got a slogan. My slogan is "Trolls are hoes and they must be exposed." You know, and if I find out where they are, and somebody, if they can be pulled up on,
Don't even do it. They not worth it.
listen what I'm saying, bro. I know they not worth it. I'm gonna remind them that they're not worth it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna remind them and I'm still gonna go out and live my life and do
Right.
whatever I got to do. It's not gonna be a hiccup. I'm definitely not gonna allow somebody who is a nothing, you know,
Yeah.
to get me off my square. They can't get me off my square if they tried. But they still gonna get
Dealt with.
they got to. They gotta be stopped.